All right. You just got a new idea or you're pumped about a new opportunity. Hey everyone, this is Dr. Mark, and today I'll be examining the best selling book Atomic Habits, an easy and proven way to build good habits and break bad ones by James Clear. All right, so you have this new idea or you're pumped about a new opportunity. Problem is, you've got a lot on your plate. You can't imagine juggling work, family, studying, relaxing, and maintaining a social life when you realize this new thing that you're excited about requires a lot of work. You may ask yourself, how do people manage to handle all these tasks and yet maintain some type of a social life? Let's examine what the best selling author, James Clear, writes in his book, Atomic Habits, an easy and proven way to build good habits and break bad ones. If you're interested in buying the book after watching this video, I'll have a link in the description below. We see the end results of these highly successful people, and we think that this success happened overnight. In the book, the idea is small changes in our everyday routine compound over time. Let's think of it this way. Let's say you had $100 in the bank today, and let's say theoretically the bank was going to give you 1% return on your investment every day. If you calculated the interest alone, over 12 months, you would have $2,421.01. And that's just interest alone. The idea is to improve your habits 1% every day, to work on your habits just a little bit every day and to try to improve. Like in the stock market, money compounds over time. Or if you're a student, your student loan debt. With any habit, there is something called a cue. And a cue is a piece of information suggesting there's some type of reward. For example, a smell of a cookie, a friend's result on a certain diet, or a friend telling you how awesome his or her career is. The next step is craving. Craving is defined as the motivation to change something to get a reward. For example, the perceived happiness of a friend in a career could be the craving for you to pursue a habit. The next step is response. What action do I take to get this reward? Our actions moving forward will determine our results, whether you get the reward or not. The reward is the feeling you get from the change. It's not necessarily the reward itself. So we may ask ourselves, was all that studying worth that A? Was all that training worth finishing that marathon? All my efforts at work worth that promotion? Now remember, with any habit, there's cue, craving, response, and reward. How do we get a repeated response from ourselves? The first thing we have to do is we have to be obvious with our goal. We have to remind ourselves constantly of the goal. If you want to work out, for example, first thing in the morning, you can wear your workout gear to bed and have your sneakers ready. Or if you want to eat a little bit more healthy throughout the day, you can have healthy foods easily accessible to you. Make this new habit attractive. If you're studying or working out first thing in the morning, get a buddy. If it's dieting that is the habit that you're going for, eat the healthy foods you enjoy first before jumping all in with foods you don't care for. Try to make things easy by wearing your workout clothes, for example, to bed, or by picking foods that are really easy to prep, or studying the subjects you enjoy first before diving into the difficult stuff. And the last thing, try to cherish the feeling of satisfaction that comes with meeting a goal, regardless of how small it is. David Goggins calls this the cookie jar. When things get hard, remind yourself of the little wins. Remember, we're after the little changes daily. This is a much more sustainable model in the long term. Little changes every day will have manageable long term effects. To keep that drive going, remember, track your goals. That's really important. Serious weightlifters, runners are always tracking their progress. It's important not to beat yourself up if you're not meeting your goals, but tracking can give you an objective framework where you can figure out why you aren't meeting your goals. Or you could keep crushing your goals, and this would be a great motivator to keep going. You can track your progress the old fashioned way with a pen and paper, or an app, or a calendar, and this is known as the Seinfeld productivity hack. Comedian Jerry Seinfeld would mark his calendar with an X on the days he came up with a joke. And he's a pretty successful comedian. So when you achieve that goal, mark your calendar. I hope you found this video helpful. Please hit like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the comments. Let me know what other kinds of videos you'd like to see by leaving a comment.